He said decisions are not as important as consequences, because consequences comes from the decisions that we make. What if a single shift in your perspective could transform everything? Welcome to Perspective Flux, a podcast dedicated to evolving viewpoints, lifelong learning, and personal greatness. My name is Jemima, and I'm here to guide you through the beautiful chaos of growth. Welcome to Perspective Flux, my journey, your invitation. Welcome back to Perspective Flux. This is a podcast where we talk about mental being, healthy eating, healthy living, and so many things in between. I am your host, Jemima Ngode, and today we want to speak about a fascinating topic. That is the connection between mental well-being, intermittent fasting, and healthy eating. Can you believe it? First of all, what is the intermittent fasting? Well, it is a period or a window whereby you choose hours, and the more important or common style is the 16 to 8 hour. Now it means you fast for 16 hours and you have 8 hours as an eating window. And something I've realized that during the eating window, you have to really choose what to break your fast with, because that also tells a lot. And if I may go quickly into it, today I have done 28 hours fasting and 11 minutes. I mean, it's been fantastic. And what my experience has been is that my mind is so clear. I've experienced a surge of energy, and you know what? Positivity is up there, and I feel really good. And most of it has also been reported by different people, the experience I'm having today. Of course, this is the first tall one I've done because I tried it. And it's not like I do it all the time, but I try to fast most of the time. But today I'm going to break it with the food you're seeing here. That is the cabbage, chicken, and eggs, some juice, and of course some, do I call it croutons? Well, maybe I've named it as croutons, but let me just call it as a toasted bread. One slice is not bad. So that's what I'm going to dive into. So I'm just saying that it is very important when you're breaking your fast that you check on what you're eating, because it tells a lot. And I'm sorry, I'm going to eat on the ground. This is my table, so welcome to my table here, man. So as we speak about it, I can also just refer to a few research. The research has shown that intermittent fasting can enhance cognitive function and even help regulate mood. So if you're moody, you have the solution to just try and also fast. Try to gain some energy back, some positivity back, and imagine being able to focus better. Now, even let's talk about focusing better at work, which we really need. Sometimes you have this board reviews that you need to do. You have the board packs that you need to prepare and, internalize and ensure that you prepare for the presentation. You have interviews, you have different meetings in the day, and you need to really focus. It is very important that you check on your mental well-being, and that will also add into what the choices you have for food that you're eating every now and then, so that you are able to focus well at work. So that is also very important that you check on it. So that's some of the benefit that comes from it. And then also one key benefit of fasting is the mindfulness it encourages. You see, after fasting for a long time in the day, like for me, after going without food for 28 hours, I think my first focus is, what am I going to eat? What am I breaking my fast with? Because then if you don't have the correct choice of food, then even fasting is as good as nothing. So it is very important. And, sticking around for 28 hours without food and just drinking water, and focusing at work, I mean, you don't want it to go at waste. So the choice of food Very, very important. How you break it tells a lot. So if you move forward, again, checking on it, excuse me. So when it comes to breaking your fast, focus on nutrient-dense foods like fruits, vegetables, lean protein, and healthy fats. These foods help to replenish your energy and support the brain health. And the brain health is very important. So let me go back to this. As a child practitioner, we have a unique opportunity to promote these healthy practices in our workplace. So you might want to consider implementing wellness programs that focus on nutrition and fasting. Flexible work hours can also help employees engage in these practices more easily. Because if it's this flexibility in terms of your working hours, then you are able to fast for a certain period, then go back to work, or you're able to go without food. Then by the time you get back home, you can break your fast. So that's very important. I'd also love to hear from you. Have you tried intermittent fasting? For me, I must say I've tried it. I've seen it work, and there's a lot of benefit that you receive. First of all, even you improve in your skin, it brightens up your mood. You stay happy and healthy always. Have you tried intermittent fasting? How has it impacted in your life? In your mental health? How has it impacted? I think it's also important, and it would be great to hear your experiences. And also it would be great to get some of the secrets on how to manage. Because I'm thinking if I can do 28 hours, I can as well do 48 hours. Oh my God, I look forward to that day. I'll make a video for you on that day. Oh my God. And it is a reality check. You see, like right now, actually I'm breaking this fast because I really wanted to share with you my experience. But if it's so that I wanted to share, I think I would just stay with a glass of juice and call it a day and wait for the following day. Of course, already another day in terms of fasting, because it's 28 hours and a day is 24 hours. So I'm into new day or 4 hours. I would wait for another 20 hours to see what happens. But I'd like to have that challenge, and I'll share that idea. So maybe we can have a community that helps me do this so that you can also have different experiences and see what is the outcome. You know, it's very important. Yes, healthy living is very important. So as I finish, I just want to encourage all of us that we are our own choices. We are our own choices, as well as we are the creator of our own lives. So what we choose, we've got to live with it. Yesterday I was listening to, was it Miles, and he was talking about, and he said something that was really profound. And listening to it, that's when I came to understand it. And maybe let me just share with you. And it's not my story. It's not really my content, but it's something that maybe I also want to think around it. He talked about consequences are more important than the decisions that we make. Well, do you agree? Because for us, it is always, it's a decision. Make a decision. You didn't make a decision. He made a bad decision. Oh, he's suffering for the decision that he made. No. He said decisions are not as important as consequences. Because consequences comes from the decisions that we make. Like, for example, I have chosen and I'm not yet there. I am still struggling step by step, day by day. I will get there. I want to live a healthy lifestyle. I try. I do my best. It's a decision that I've made. But what are the consequences of doing that? Is it taking away some calories from your plate? Is it about no sweet tooth? Is it about no alcohol? Is it about away from cakes? Is it about having a quiet time, alone time with yourself? And then what happens? So are they positive consequences or negative consequences? So he talked about it and said people should not focus on the decision. You should focus on the consequences. So before you make the decision, you've got to think about the consequences of the decisions you are making. Wow, don't you think that's really profound? So imagine that you are going to do A, B, C, D. Then you ask why and what are the benefits. Once you get your why and the benefits or the challenges that comes with it, then you can make that decision. So you better have your consequences ready before you make that decision, because the decision you want to make, you already know it, but you've got to focus more on the consequences as opposed to the decision. Otherwise, my lovely viewers, if you find this really resonates with what you want in life, if it resonates with what you really love to have, a life you'd like to live, kindly rate it, subscribe, comment, and share, and you'll be getting more. Thank you for joining me in this episode very much. Remember, you are the creator of your own results. What if a single shift in your perspective could transform everything? Welcome to Perspective Flux, a podcast dedicated to evolving viewpoints, lifelong learning, and personal greatness. My name is Jemima, and I'm here to guide you through the beautiful chaos of growth. Welcome to Perspective Flux. My journey, your invitation.